Alright, so this is Sunday, January 4th, 2025. Normally this would have been one of my long days, but I'm on vacation, so didn't go to work. Did, however, go to the gym, and I spent almost 3 hours there. Not bad for the first day. I was tired. I didn't sleep much yesterday, apparently. And, well, not apparently, I know what happened. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning, by the way. I'm doing this early because I plan on going to bed soon. I'm still fairly tired. I took a small nap and I'm thinking it's bedtime. I've been fairly productive. As you see behind me, more of the mask went up on the wall. I'm deciding not to paint them. And as you're probably hearing, the 3D printer is running. I fixed that. So before I get into the whole gym thing, turns out my initial assumption was correct. This was the problem. My janky ass decision to have that on there was actually affecting the cutter, so it seems to be working. Oh yeah, I did print a sign, and that was my test thing, was the sign that I kept trying to print that kept failing. So I have that officially hung up in the bedroom, on the bedroom door. So it was a small radiation sign that was yellow with the black symbol and the black border, make it actually look like a legit sign. So that seems to be the problem that I had here. That seems to be eradicated. My next problem with this is my ability to actually fucking do the coloring thing right. Because right now, it's flipping back and forth, and it has been for the last 10 minutes. It's doing layer by layer, one layer of red, and then it's switching back to black, and it's doing this whole back and forth thing, and it's kind of driving me nuts. But I think that was my fault in the slicing software when I was doing the painting. It's creating a lot of poop. When I say a lot of poop, it's creating a lot of poop. The other thing I did is I told you I printed out the other day. I got to pull up behind me hangers for the headphones, which I have officially have them hung up. Wow, I'm blown out in that. So let's go back this way. So anyways, so I did that. I hung some stuff up, obviously. Got a little bit of things done, got this figured out. It's been productive. Now this print supposedly is going to take another 13 hours. In the app, well, let's look in the app real quick before I actually say that judgment, because I have a feeling it's more like the 2 days like it was saying. It's saying 13 and a half hours. So by the time I get up, it should be mostly done. It's on hour 20. Now mind you, it's printing all 4 colors. It's going to be switching back from the black to the red a lot, and then when it finally gets to the teeth, it's going to go yellow. Once it gets to the white, excuse me. Once it gets to the fangs, it's going to go white or yellow. So hopefully I got this, or I don't even remember. No, it's a yellow piece on it. So once that's done, I'll have that hung up. Now, I said I was going to talk about the gym. I was in there for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Now, and it was hilarious to me. Towards the end of my set, I'm over at the Smith machine. I had just done my incline and my flat bench press. Which, by the way, two hilarious things. So, I was trying to do like, what was it, 165? Because I was doing that the other day just fine. And I think because I worked out my arms, I killed them. Because I got it unracked. And I got part of the way down, and all of a sudden my arms just gave out. And I'm like, and I didn't have the safety stoppers in place, which, by the way, was the dumbest thing I've done. So I'm like, oh crap. And, I think everybody caught it because apparently it wasn't quiet. I slammed my hands forward real fast so it caught, and it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches away from my throat, and I'm just sitting there like, the Grim Reaper and I have jokes today. So that was funny, and I looked around and everybody's all staring, and I'm like, hey, and I'm just sitting there shaking my head, just like, oh. So I had to get re-racked, unweighted, down to 135, which I was able to do consistently 15 to 13 reps. Not a big deal. So yeah, but anyways, after all that said and done, I was actually doing my my squats. And it was hilarious to me because I see these kids out of the corner of my eye. I'm doing 225 or 255, and I'm watching them look at me in the mirror, and I'm like, what the hell are these kids doing? And all of a sudden, I'm watching them rack it up. I'm all, the broccoli boys here. They weren't broccoli boys, but they were clean shape. But regardless, they were that age. They're like, oh, we're getting showed up. And I'm like, not even trying to show them up. So I was like, I'm watching this. The kid did 2 reps, and I'm like, I'm laughing a little bit inside because I'm like, oh, I feel funny, but I'm also feel bad for the kid. I'm like, bro, was that too much weight or was that killing your shoulders? So I had just finished my last set. I was gonna offer him my thing so he had comfort. And he's like, my legs are just fried. I was like, okay, that's cool. And it was also me saying, hey, I see what you're doing there. If you cannot, do not do it. So I thought it was funny. I was also half expecting him to try to go over and mimic my leg press because I did 607. I mean, 600. Yeah, it was 607 pounds. The total I did tonight was 151,698 pounds in volume. I mean, I did not, hold back. But I also, wasn't expecting broccoli boys to be trying to keep up with me, and I'm like, I'm an old ass man compared to these guys. I have 20 something years on them, and I'm like, what the fuck? But it was good. I got to see both my little gym crushes this evening, which was cool. The one that I'm pretty sure is the lesbian, or she's just good friends and they work out all the time. I see her stare, but I also saw my runner, which apparently was back day for her. Or not my runner. She's always on the treadmill when I get there. And the last 2 times I've seen her doing actual equipment exercises. So I'm like, that's cool. And I know she was kind of watching me. I think she does when she's on the treadmill. But my movements were kind of weird and sporadic because normally, when I start on the equipment, on the actual machines, I work my way down the line. But I was like, hey, I'm going to do shoulders, then I'm going to do triceps, then I'm going to do biceps. Now I'm going to go back to triceps. Now I'm going to go over to shoulders. Now I'm back to triceps. Hey, then I went over to the did an ab workout for a minute. Came back over, finished shoulders. Then I went over and did my ab weighted exercise. Because I already did my obliques weighted and I did leg ups, and I go from 9 to 15 sets. And so all of a sudden I'm over here, and then I see her get up and clean it, and I'm over on her pec deck machine because honestly, she said it's my favorite pec deck machine in the gym. It's the one that I know actually works. And then all of a sudden I'm doing lat pull downs, and I'm just all over the gym. And then I was just all over. I know people probably thought it was, if they were watching me, was very sporadic because I'm just over. But they actually sat there and thought about what I was doing. I thought it was pretty smart because I could do one exercise, give myself ample time to rest before starting the next few, or doing the rest of that, muscle group, and I just kept going. So I thought it was interesting. You know, it was cool. So I don't know. It was good to see my crushes. Both of them are very attractive girls. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure they're just like, I don't know what's up with this dude, because last 3 times I've come in and they've seen me, I've had my hood up with my earbuds over and my hat on. So, I don't know. Just been trying to give off the sign that I'm not really, I like the fact that they're there, but I'm also just wanting to do my own thing and be in my own world. You know, I don't know. It's cool. So it was a great, productive day. So I don't know what else to say today. It was great and productive. Got this thing up and running 100% finally. Only took 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. But I hadn't really been working on it on my nights off. I've just been trying to figure out what the fuck I did wrong. Or not my nights off, my days on. So finally got it up and running. It's cool. You know, did the gym. And hopefully, minus having to repair this thing, I'm restarting the process all over again. So, alright, I ain't got anything else to say today. So, I shall catch you all tomorrow. Later. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, stop recording.